KevG Weather Overview, looking at the Climate Prediction Center. This is their outlook for November 3rd through the 7th, and they are 90% confident on above normal temperatures for the area. Now, the tri-state area, the normal temperature this time of year is mid and upper 50s, generally speaking. We're going to be well above that for the majority of the time, and we are not going to see a lot in the way of rain. So there's been a big change in the forecast for Halloween, and it's going to prove very favorable if you are into tricking and treating. And if you've got the kids and everything like that and festivities planned, it is going to be pretty good. I don't think there's going to be much in the way of rain, and that's a big change in the forecast because if you were checking in, midweek or so, the prospects for doom and gloom on Monday were pretty high, and now they've since diminished. So we'll take a look at that in just a second. But this is only through the November 7th period. But I can tell you in the 8 to 14 day outlook from Climate Prediction Center, they are still going with the idea of above normal temperatures. This could be a very nice start. In fact, it's looking very much like a very nice start to November if you like above normal temperatures for this time of year. So we look at the weather models and they've backed off on the idea of a storm for Monday. In fact, there's a storm over the upper Mississippi Valley. This is for tomorrow afternoon, but it tends to peter out and high pressure remains in control, and this storm actually goes up to the Great Lakes. So if we see a shower on Monday, it'll be few and far between. I think most places will remain dry, and then this system, in a very diminished state, it moves through on Tuesday, but with little fanfare. I think most places will remain dry. And then after it goes by, there's really not much to write home about in terms of the overall weather pattern. Not only for here, but also for much of the lower 48 states. It looks very calm. A lot of the action is up in the Intermountain West with some snow. But other than that, I mean, it's really nothing doing here. And, we're just going to have to enjoy this delightful weather. I mean, we're looking at above normal temperatures. We're looking at mid and upper 60s. I think we're going to see at least 2 or 3 days in the next 2 weeks where temperatures are going to be at or above 70 degrees. I really do. The overall pattern is very favorable for above normal temperatures. This is all the way out to next Sunday. And this is a frontal system that's draped across the Midwest, but it never really makes it through here. And it's so far out in the long range that we don't even really know if it's going to come to fruition in the manner that the model is showing. So for high temperatures, this is today. I mean, this is where we should be this time of year, highs around 60. And then we bump it up a little bit tomorrow with highs around 62. For Halloween, mid 60s, it's above normal. Mostly dry. I think, showers will be few and far between. Same for Tuesday. In fact, the Weather Service is going with highs around 68 on Tuesday, so they're not banking on a lot of clouds at all now for Tuesday. Look at this on Wednesday. Highs around 70. I mean, this is great. Thursday, it's going to a touch cooler with highs around 64, but that's still above normal. And then going all the way out to next Friday, basically the same with highs around 64, 65. So for the time of year, you really can't beat mid and upper 60s, especially around these parts. Cooler as you go north, but really not by much. Much of the eastern part of the United States is going to be basking in very warm, delightful temperatures. And it looks like this is going to last for not only this week, but I think the following week too. Just looking at the overall pattern, I would not be surprised if next week at this time we're looking at very much the same temperature profile from the Weather Service, if not slightly warmer to start November. So get out there and enjoy. Lots of sunshine. I know the days are shorter, but the mornings and the afternoons are going to be quite pleasant with the overall weather pattern to start November.